Hey everyone, welcome to Treasure Hunting. I'm architect and designer Luca Andrisani, and I'm here to teach you how to buy furniture and vintage pieces at a fraction of the price. For 15 years of my career, I had to purchase furniture for myself and my clients. And what I would normally do is just to go online or to the regular store, any antique store, and just buy the pieces myself. Ultimately, I realized that if you go to the source, which in this case is the auction house, you will save thousands and thousands of dollars. When an auction house is arranging just one of the many auctions that they have during a week or during a month, they're dealing with thousands and thousands of different types of furniture, decorative items, and they don't necessarily know what they are enlisting. They don't have the expertise in-house, unless we're talking about major auction houses, to know what they're selling. I'm going to teach you with this video how to spot those amazing deals that they're just laying there without nobody knowing. I can understand how the concept of going directly to auction house is scary because you've never done it before or just because it's unfamiliar. I didn't know myself how to navigate through auction house, and so I just started. The first thing you'll need to do is to find a portal that lists all the auction houses in the world. I personally like to use Live Auctioneers. It's very comfortable to use. You can look at thousands of auction houses around the world and just search for everything you're looking for. Let's say that, for example, you're looking for a mid-century modern lamp. The first thing you'll need to do is to go online to liveauctioneers.com and type in the main search box mid-century lamp. In this case, the search is giving me about 127 items, and I already can see several designer pieces that are not cataloged as such, meaning that you could bid on them and make a lot of money. So let's scroll and see what we can find. Take this lamp, for example. It's vaguely described as mid-century modern mushroom lamp. There is no indication of the designer, no indication of the year of production, and it's only going for $50. From the auctioneer's picture, we can tell there is no damages on the glass. Probably the lamp will need rewiring, which is easy. And if you have any doubts, you can always email or call the auction house. They're very good at sending you additional pictures or a more in-depth description of the piece you're going to bid on. Now, the next step would be to know if this particular lamp is a good deal. If this is maybe one of the designer pieces I was mentioning, one of those pieces that the auction house is selling but is not aware of what that is. So the way I do it, I usually go to firstdibs.com. Firstdibs.com is a large portal that every designer and decorator or architect I know will use to purchase for themselves or for their clients, but with a big difference. The big difference being is that whatever First Dibs will be listing are the prices from the antique stores. That means inflated prices. With this in mind, let's find out. Let's go to firstdibs.com and use the same description we found on Live Auctioneers, which was mid-century modern mushroom lamp. When I search with the same vague description found on Live Auctioneers, I come up with 177 results. Let's scroll and see if we can find our lamp. So page 1, nothing. Page 2, I don't see anything. And boom, that's our lamp. You see, guys, we now know that the lamp that Live Auctioneers is selling is probably an important piece. So, for example, in this case, this antique store is telling us that it's a Murano lamp, it's made in Italy by Gino Vistosi, and it's sold by this store for $1,600. Now, if you want to see how much this lamp is going for from other stores, you can just go to the main page, and under the thumbnail of this lamp, you will look for Browse Similar. By doing so, I'm actually finding one more store selling the exact lamp for even more, for $2,000. Now that we know that this lamp is important and that you might be bidding on it, you'll need to consider the following. There are additional costs involved in any bidding. First of all, each auction house will charge their house commission. In this case, it's 28%. The second cost you'll need to consider are the shipping costs. And these shouldn't be underestimated, because depending on the distance from yourself and the item in question, or from the size, these shipping costs can be really high sometimes. Last but not least, before you bid, you have to have in mind the highest bidding number you're willing to pay. I personally tend to use what the auction house suggests. You see, in the main page describing the object, each auction house will tell what's the price that they want to reach. In this case, I can see that the expected price the auction house is going to make is $200. So let's say that our highest bidding point is $200. And let's do our math to see if it's worth it. We mentioned rewiring. Rewiring a lamp with new cord and plug will probably cost me anything between $35 to $55. Shipping in this case is from Florida, where the auction house is located, to New York, and from my experience will cost me anything between $150 to $200. Last but not least is the auction house commission. We said in this case is 28%. 28% of $200 gives me $56. So we are potentially looking at a total cost of $311, knowing though that the same lamp will be sold by at least 2 stores anywhere between $1,600 to $2,000. That means that if you're the lucky bidder and you get the lamp for $200, you're looking at a potential profit that goes anywhere between $1,300 to $1,700. If you need help with shipping, usually any of these auction houses will have in-house shippers, or they will have their own preferred shippers. It's always useful to contact the auction house and get an idea about shipping. Now, I think I proved what the profit would be if you get rid of the middle person and you go directly to the source, which in this case is the auction house. I hope you liked what you saw, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel. Also, feel free to leave in your comments if there is any specific item you're looking for, and in the next episode I might be able to help you. Thank you for watching.